Hi, this is Tori. We're going to be working on the 4.4 presenting your figure drawing, and we're going to be going over some things that we learned this month, so I can't wait to get started. The first thing that we're going to start with is the video that we created in Photoshop Premiere. So basically, we did the skeletal structure, the muscular, planes of the face, hands and feet, the lips, ears, eyes, the nose, and some of the facial structures. And we had to do this for 3 separate images. We went through, color coding all the muscular structures and sort of like what was, what's supposed to be where and that sort of thing. I think a lot of these turned out really good. You can really get an idea that they're, at least kind of set up in the right places and have a good amount of detail to them. And those are all 3 of them finished. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was the video I made for Premiere. And a couple other things we're going to be going over. These were the figure drawing sessions that we did. We had to start with over here on the left. This is week 1's. We had to do 30-second, 1 minute, 2 minute. This is the 5-minute figure drawings. And then for week 4, we had to do the same thing, but we went up to 10-minute, which is one of these smaller ones down here, and then a 25-minute, which is this one right here. And you could see we got to get in layers and a little bit of shading once you get up to the 20-minute. So it's a big difference between the 5-minute and the 25-minute. Something else we did were hands and feet. This is the feet, which I just drew on, but that's okay. We worked on the different planes of the feet and then went back over and did detailing on them. We did the same thing with the hands right here. I'd say the hands were one of the hardest for me, but I had a lot of fun learning new skills and, getting the proportions correct before adding the detailing, and I think they came out pretty well. We did the same thing for the face. We went over the eye, the ear, the nose, and the mouth. And we have different layers for the different shadings and making it glossy and stuff. And then this is the one that we have, I know, for the figures in motion. So these were the different poses. And for pose 1, which is down here in the corner, turn the other 2 off. Make him bigger for a minute. As you can see, so like let's say we take off, and we'll go back down to pretty minimal. So we started with the line of action, and then we worked on the skeleton forms. We added the skeleton forms for the hands and the feet as well. And then we added the muscular forms over the skeletal forms. The skeletal. And then this is the head, the neck, and the face forms. And if we go back up, this came out pretty well. And we did that for all 3 poses, but pose number 3 is my favorite. I think it came out the best. So we're going to go in there really quick and I'll go over some of the things we did for the face. So for pose 3, let's turn off the line of action, the skeletal, the muscular, and the hands and feet, and we'll just go over the head and face. So the first thing I did was start with a rough proportion of everything. So we have the head, neck, and face forms, which are here in the yellow. And then we have the planes of the face. And then we have the radials, which, go the muscular structure sort of around the face. Then we have the actual forms. And then the eyes. And then the ears. And the nose. So that is the full face without any of the rough underneath. Those are just the actual forms. And then if we start adding in the rough underneath, you can kind of see what we built off of. And that's a lot of the stuff that we worked on over the weeks. It was really interesting learning a lot of new things in Photoshop. I got a lot more comfortable with using layers. That was kind of a new concept for me, but it was actually really cool once I got to get a better understanding. The figure drawing was also really fun. It was really interesting doing all the figure drawing because I'd never done anything like that before. But it's actually really cool to be able to, get all those things done quickly and know that you can, get a couple people drawn in 30 seconds as opposed to, taking all the time in the world getting them done. But I hope you enjoyed this video and I can't wait for next month. So thank you.